Hello everyone, welcome back to a new series. I don't know if this can be a series, actually, to be honest, but welcome back to a new video. Today, I'm making a video where I talk about random stuff. In the background, there's going to be a gameplay, and I'm just going to be talking about random stuff. So, this isn't scripted. This video isn't scripted. I'm just going with the flow, but I do have notes here about what I'm going to talk about. So yeah, the game that is playing in the background of today's video is called You May Nikki. It's a free game on Steam, and it's super cool. So I recommend playing it. It's real fun. It's just a game and you just explore around and have some fun. So today's topic of this video is some of my pet peeves. So if you don't know what a pet peeve is, it's just something you hate. Sometimes some other people won't hate it. Might just be you. It might be just a hated thing. Something you really don't like. And the first thing I really don't like is people on like TikTok or YouTube or whatever that just the whole channel, the whole account is just like making videos with like the TikTok filters. You know those filters when they're like sometimes they can be like blind rankings, or they can just be like a little game or one of those just like the worst things, And there's just so many YouTubers that just only make those ones, and they're the worst videos ever. They only make shorts. They or only make short videos, and they're just doing a dumb filter, and it gets a lot of views. And the part that annoys me the most about it though is the comments on the videos. I used to think they were just kind of dumb comments. They were just people that are annoying. But now I just think it's the dead internet theory. So the dead internet theory is the belief that most of the things people online are just bots. I think they're just bots. I think all of those comments are just bots. Like, that's all I can think. Because the bot comments would just be the most basic comments, and they'd be annoying. And honestly, with like the filter creators and stuff, I don't see them getting enough hate. And I feel like if there were actual real people watching the videos, they would get a bit more hate. Because it's just lame content. And it's boring, it's stupid. Oh, and the worst part about it, like, I've said the worst part about it like 50 times, but one of the worst parts, they always be playing the most trendy song at the moment, and they play that every video, or they play their own song or something that they made, and all of that. They'll just repost the same video and then put like a comment on that new video. So like it'll be the exact same videos they made yesterday, but they'll put a comment from the video on it. And it's just so lazy, and I hate it. So a little break from the pet peeves to something that isn't a pet peeve, and that's when you like and subscribe. Yep. So if you enjoy, so like and subscribe. If this video gets 10 likes, I will do I will do a 25-minute long video about this, like about pet peeves. 30 minutes. Screw it. 30-minute long video about pet peeves, because I have a lot more that I want to talk about. And subscribe. I want to get to 500 subscribers, so I've been pumping out heaps of content. If you like filters and stuff, I mean, no, not filters. No, you shouldn't like filters. If you like fidgets and squishies and stuff, I've made some few videos about them. about my weirdest fidgets and a video about my own DIY fidgets. So that's pretty cool. Moving on to the next thing, which is the new SpongeBob movies. So I've watched every SpongeBob movie except for one, because SpongeBob is funny and I like him, but it's just basically the first few SpongeBob movies were great, like the 2D ones. Those ones were super fun. The one with the plankton, they go, oh, hey, oh, plankton, oh, hey, oh, plankton, oh, hey, oh, plankton. That is just super fun, and they're just funny movies. Funny always, and they're super fun. Then Nickelodeon switched to 3D movies, so those ones were like movies that were 3D, SpongeBob movies that are 3D. There was one that was, I think, like one when SpongeBob had to find his pet snail, Gary, and one when they like had to fight something, like a pirate or something. And they were right. They're not that good, but they weren't bad movies. Like, they were kind of good. They were kind of fun. But then, I guess they ran out of ideas for SpongeBob movies. So they were like, okay, let's focus on one character. So that's what they did. They made 2 movies about one character. The first one they did was a Sandy movie, which was probably one of the worst movies I've ever watched in my life. I'm not going to show you any clips of it because if I do, I'll probably get copyrighted from the floor to the ceiling, back to the floor, down to the center of the earth 500 times if I show 1 second video of the movie. So I won't. But there's a lot to talk about this movie. You know how like the thing with SpongeBob is that like he lives underwater, and then when he goes out of water, or if he goes into like Sandy's house where there's no water in it, he has to put on like a mask with water inside. So in the Sandy movie, everyone gets trapped in a cage for the entire movie, except for SpongeBob and Sandy, and and SpongeBob and Sandy are the only ones in the movie, and they're out of water the whole time. Okay, but you might be saying, well, it's fine, like it's a kids' movie. It's just like you can. What if the movie's really good, even though it doesn't make sense? Okay, the movie isn't good. Like I said earlier, no Patrick, no Plankton, no Mr. Krabs. They all get taken and put in this like aquarium or something. And SpongeBob and Sandy spent the whole time going around like Texas, going to this random aquarium. Sorry if I get a few things wrong, by the way, because I watched this movie ages ago. But it doesn't make any sense. The big bad villain is just someone you don't even know who it is. It's like some random person that you've never seen before. It Nothing's linked to anything, and it just sucks. And the next movie is the Plankton movie. In the Plankton movie, the way it works is Karen, like Plankton's robot, that robot wife thing, gets mad at him for like abusing her or something, I don't know, and fights back. So, the way she does it is by taking everyone in Bikini Bottom away and making a massive robot out of it, except for SpongeBob and Plankton, which have to do everything together. It's the same idea. There's no Patrick again, no Mr. Krabs, no Mrs. Puff, no Sandy, no no fun. It's a bad movie, and then they have to fight Karen and stuff. And it's just super weird. They have to climb up this massive thing. Patrick's in like he is in a few scenes. He's in like 3 scenes, and every time Patrick's just being a dumb loser. They don't make any funny jokes with Patrick. They just do something like, "Oh, it's Patrick, nah, nah." That's it. It's probably the second worst movie I've ever watched. And this year they made another movie, and it was just a basic SpongeBob movie, which I didn't watch. I can't be bothered. I had a friend who watched it. They said it was okay, but I mean, I don't care. So the next pet peeve is lucky dips. You know those like you go to like a dairy or like a lolly shop or supermarket, and you might find a little container that says lucky dips for $2, and it's just like a few lollies in a little paper bag, and it's pretty. I mean, you might think it's kind of cool, but the lollies always suck. Why are they putting milk bottles and the Coke ones and then like the what are the ones? The airplane ones? You know the airplane ones? Those ones suck. They taste so gross. And then the basically every old person lolly. But like, why can't they just put some good lollies in it? Like, the only good lollies, the only ones I would actually accept are like maybe some sort of chocolate one or some gummy one. I guess the Coke bottles are okay. Fine, you can put the Coke bottles in there. Like, just something good. I would be fine to pay $3 if it was actually good lollies. Alright, I said it. I said it. But yeah, the the lucky dips are never good. You probably haven't had a good lucky dip before, which is why you never buy them. Just buy your own packet of lollies, and you know what it is. That's all I have for today. Like I said earlier, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Yeah, 10 likes, 30-minute video. It should be my longest one, I think. Um, yeah, comment what you thought about this video. I'm trying a lot of new things on the channel. I'm enjoying making them. Because I've just been bored, so it's been nice doing it. Let me know what if you would want me to play a song game in the background. Let me know how you thought about this game, you and Nikki playing in the background. Yeah. Bye.